everybody, my name is Orchi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Disclaimer, I've never made a YouTube video, and I am neither charismatic nor creative, so we're just gonna have to see how this goes. Um, Coming in with a completely uncreative idea here with redesigning some characters from a video game that I don't actually really like. I watched Dan and Aaron from the Game Grumps play a couple of episodes of Danganronpa. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I got bored of waiting for them because they take 20 years to finish anything that isn't a one-off, and I decided to watch the entire playthrough on somebody else's channel, and I came away feeling empty and disappointed. So if you're looking for somebody who's gonna sit here and wax poetic about the wonderful piece of art that is the Danganronpa franchise, you are barking up the wrong tree. But I decided to redesign the characters because nothing against the art style. It's very cute. It's very iconic. But I don't like that they all look kind of copy and pasted, with the exception of like 3 or 4 characters that are in a slightly different art style. Yeah, their faces aren't very expressive. I I again, it's cute. It's cute, and honestly, my art's pretty shit, especially in comparison. But I did this anyway, out of spite, I guess, for wasting 20 plus hours of my life. Anyway, we're starting with Mr. Protag himself, Makoto Naegi. I don't know how to pronounce Japanese names, and I apologize for that in advance. But Makoto, as you can see, I decided to seriously change his character design. I got rid of his blazer that was on top of his hoodie because I thought that was just such an absurd decision. Just fashion wise, I've never met a person who wears a blazer on top of what is already a jacket, and if you do that, then you better live in sub-0 degree temperatures, because I can think of no other excuse. Anyway, moving on, as I already have. Remember when I said I've never made a YouTube video? Hi. Whew! Kyoko. Kyoko, the deuteragonist, the female lead. I didn't have many problems with her outfit or her design. I just thought it was kind of bland. Like her character. I'm so sorry. I I tried to do her hair justice, because her hairstyle just, it's weird to me. And I can't draw blunt cut bangs because I am talentless. So her hair is a little bit different, and I cropped up her jacket, as you can see, because I don't know, I felt like it. This commentary is gonna get real boring real fast. You know what? Scriptless here, so we're gonna talk about the character instead, because as you can see, I didn't change much else. I tucked in her shirt. I drew the skirt worse because I can't fucking draw. That's neither here nor there. Kiyoko Kiragiri as a character. I know a lot of people really like this character, and I don't blame them. She sure is. That's about all I can say. She's not that compelling. I'm sorry. At least not to me. I've only seen the first game because I cannot bear to sit through the other ones, and I don't know anything about like the backstory that I have, that like outside of like wiki articles and shit like that. So maybe I'm missing out on some huge in-depth lore, but her character just seems very bland and predictable. Like, okay, daddy issues, closed off. Like, what else do you want? She's your basic anime, cold but not really female. she's not. I'm gonna go back to Game Grumps here. Dan Avidan, who very recently suggested shining a flashlight in a blind character's eye to get their attention, figured out that she was the ultimate detective about 3 episodes in. So it's safe to say that the storyline surrounding her is fairly predictable, and I'm sure that like they weren't here to create this super detailed intriguing plot, right? It's just a fun little game. I have no problems with that, but they could have made her more interesting with how important she is. I don't think they did her justice. There, I'll say it. Also, fun fact, if you ship Makoto and Kyoko, congratulations on reaching peak heterosexuality. I cannot think of something more basic than just shipping the standard protagonist with the emotionally unavailable woman that happens to be his sidekick. Sorry to any 13-year-olds whose OTP I just insulted. But, yeah, those are my thoughts on Kyoko. Now for this guy. Okay, but before I start complaining about what a garbage fucking character he is, I'm gonna complain about his design, which I have no problems with. It's nice design. As you can see, I didn't change much. I just gave him a normal tie instead of that weird cross hat shit, because I want it to be marginally less pretentious. But his hair, holy shit. Byakuya's hair looks different from every fucking angle. I have no idea what his hair is supposed to look like. You're gonna see it in a minute. I redrew his hair, I think, 12 times in total before deciding on something, and I was just like, fuck it. You know what? There, that's it. I'm throwing it out there. Holy shit, his hair gave me such a hard time. I couldn't find anything that didn't look awful. And again, that says more about me as an artist than anything else. Also, I use the term artist very loosely, as you can see with my coloring and my shading. I don't actually have any techniques, and I'm really, really bad at this. Honestly, watching myself struggle like this, it's kind of jarring, if I'm gonna be completely sincere with you guys. But anyway, like I said, I didn't change much about Byakuya's outfit. But boy oh boy would I change a whole awful lot about his personality. For starters, I would give him one. A real one, not just rich and gay. I've said this before. Congratulations to the Danganronpa writers for creating the worst character ever conceived. Ever. Like, he had the potential to be compelling. I will give him that. His character story isn't awful. If you actually sit through his dialogue enough to hear all of it. But boy oh boy is his development garbage. Or, I mean, non-existent, really. There are some subtle changes in how he behaves and how he perceives things throughout the game, but for the most part, he remains just pretentious rich jerk, and that's about it. I was hoping to see some real character development after the 5th trial. Spoilers, by the way, with Sakura, and the recognition that human emotion and vulnerability does play a role in even situations where logic would be a better determining factor. I don't know. I wanted to see him fleshed out, and I didn't. Honestly, look, I don't even like real rich people, okay? You made me sit through this character for like 24 hours. You could have just fucking killed him off early if you weren't gonna make him a real character. Anyway, what else? I gave him a pocket watch. There we go. I gave Byakuya a pocket watch. You can see it, just like the little chain just snaking in there. But other than that, I didn't really change up his design. Makoto, I think, is the most I did for any of them. But yeah, here are the first 3 characters. I'm hoping to do all 16, but I'm not making any promises because... Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that you had to sit through this. Bye.